Okay, so this is a recap on today and what happened today and the trade I took. So today, I didn't see this, I wasn't too sure, because I was waiting. I saw we came to this extreme I had from the previous level, the previous day, I mean, and we went past it, and so it was making me second guess it a lot. I'm not too confident at like right off open right now, so I was like, you know what, I'm waiting till at least 9:45 to trade anyway. And I guess my trade ended up being yeah, I'll get to my trade later. Anyways, so I didn't realize it at the time, but this was dipping into this balance right here. This balance is about 435. Yeah, so anyway, that's the level. Dipping into the balance, and it was a failed auction. And then, as we can see, if I had been confident here, I could have waited for, practically a break and retest of that level again to confirm the rejection. And then, honestly, I mean, hold that trade all the way to, at least this level, these highs, probably that high, and view up, and definitely target the other edge of that balance. Now, going to my trade, and this level, low volume. Here, we'll go to my trade, which was around. Okay, so I have it on recording, but obviously this isn't that. So I had this fat level, absolutely obtuse level right here, and so I wasn't quite sure what to do with that. But then was it on here that I saw? I'm not sure. Where did I see? Oh, right. So I saw it. So I saw there was pretty much, for this big level, there was, I believe, yeah, 2 points. Well, two kind of main areas that price was reacting. So this brighter spot is like the, see those extremes, that, and then this one was holding this, uh, anyways. So I drew out that level. It low volume still. They both were low volume, but this one was just, different. And then we had 10 a.m. news here, which was, I'm glad I didn't short here, because here we had this level, and I was seeing volume build up again, I believe. So on this leg profile right here, I saw volume building up inside the level. So I had just seen that yesterday, so to me that meant that this level was gonna get broken through. And so we rejected from here, and I was thinking about if if we did retest here and reject, I was thinking for shorts and playing back into this balance lower. But I saw we continued to build volume up here, and then at this point I was like, oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna wait till after 10 o'clock. And then 10 o'clock hit, and I mean, in 14 seconds, we had a 84-point move. So yeah, definitely. And then price was somewhat stagnant after that for a little bit, and then we were rejecting the lows, and then we broke past this level, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for a break and retest, because I've seen, here price wasn't just stagnant, volume was building here, which I saw on the leg to leg. And so here I ended up on the rebid. I saw what I saw and entered at 603.5, and then there was, I believe, I think I was targeting that high or something. Something or other like that. But it ended up never getting taken out, so I saw, or maybe it did, and that was what that was. No, that was up that. So here, price came around here, 634, and then stagnant. I had view up was at 635, so I was just like, I've got in my head 635, I'm gonna take profit. It was stagnant for a little bit, and then it jumped up past it, so 637 I sold off some, took partials, then I saw price was rejecting again, was not again, but rejecting, and so I took some partials off again, and then price, I moved up to break even, which was about a little bit past it, which was like 604, and so at 612, I figured at 612, this was, because I'd seen, here was my entry got retested and went long, so I was thinking maybe this area, generally roughly 612 is what I saw. This area, maybe this area will get retested as well, and then continue long. So I was like, if we break past 612, I'm just gonna exit. And so I did, and 610 was my exit. And then I canceled my stop. So yeah, that's it. A simple break and retest. Rebid, to be specific. And the total points, I suppose, say right there, 34 points. I think I'm gonna start taking maybe half of my size off at 30 points. I mean that. Yeah, basically 30 points. So I think I'll take at least half off at 30 points and then manage more from there. But yeah, that was my trade today. I felt, I took the trade, and recently I've been feeling not confident at all in my trade, and so I took it, and I was like, you know what? This is a break and retest right here. This is textbook. volume was building here, and I was just like, you know what, I've got to be confident in it, and you know, let it play out. If I get stopped, I get stopped. So price came here, and I was kind of nervous. My stop was at this low. Conveniently, like my preset stop was at the low, so yeah, nearly stopped out, but it ended up being good. So that was my trade today. You can see there's 10 o'clock candle and break, retest, and then another failed auction again. Actually, not just this one, but I suppose this dip into this balance, failed to do that, and then price moved higher into this balance. I was saying a break-in retest would be a building new balance here, because in here between these levels there hadn't been much of any price really, so I was thinking, you know, this is kind of an extreme, and I guess that level played out fairly well. I mean, I probably wouldn't have traded off it, but yeah. So we've definitely got, I would say, these two balance areas probably. Yeah, I would say these are balance areas. So I mean, pretty plain stuff. I missed out on some much better trades, which, yeah, I suppose I'd already taken a trade there, so I wasn't really looking to trade anymore that day. And so failed auction again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I must confess, I got a little bit antsy, a little bit chasing the money right around here. I remember I saw it approaching this level, and I was like, oh, price is gonna reject here and continue into this balance. But then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna take that trade, because then like a second later it ticked up like right where I would have entered, and so I was like, you know what, not gonna trade anymore. So yeah, just that's what happened today. That's it pretty much.